Oh, wizards are dying. And the wizards are gone. Wow. Hey there, Clashers, and welcome back. Let's talk about the new Electro Titan on defense. So I've got some replays here to go over. We're going to take a look at the Electro Titan on defense. We're not going to watch the whole attacks. We're just going to watch what happens basically when the Electro Titan comes out. And we're going to look at the attacks where the Electro Titan is more useful. And I want to kind of talk about why it's useful. And then after we're done taking a look at the replays, there's one thing that I'm particularly interested in, and that's Blizzard. I feel like the Electro Titan could potentially be super effective against Blizzards on defense. Now, I haven't tested this yet. We're actually going to be getting into testing that here towards the end of the video, so you guys can see it in real time. And we will find out together if the Electro Titan is actually OP on defense. But let's jump into these replays. Okay, so here we are in the first defense. Of course, I paused it here. We're going to look at it in half speed and watch. So the combination I'm running is Electro Titan with 3 Headhunters. Now, this is for 50 housing space clan castle. I'm sure it'll work for lower town hall levels. You just have to adjust the other troops accordingly. But when you have 50 housing space, you can hold 1 Electro Titan and 3 Headhunters. And I think that's going to be probably one of the better combinations here. Well, let's go ahead and put this into half speed. So we got the Electro Titan coming out. And we do have the blimp over the town hall circling right now. And of course that Electro Titan is just doing constant damage, and you can see these balloons getting damaged by the Electro Titan. They will still get the town hall down, but they're going to do a lot of damage here in the meantime. So there we go, balloons all go down. Town hall does drop, but now it's going to slow down the Electro Dragons and do damage to these Electro Dragons. Of course they're going to be taking damage from other defenses. That's always going to be the case though. But there we go, Electro Titan's still alive, moving through. It's going to take on the Owl next, and it's actually going to take the Owl out. So you'll see that here. And in this case, actually, the Owl's not getting hit by anything else, so it's just Electro Titan versus Owl. Electro Titan wins. And then we'll go ahead and speed it up as this Electro Titan makes his way across the base to get another Electro Dragon doing that damage, taking it out. And this is probably one of the better examples here. Electro Titan still on the move, heading down to the RC. RC's going down to the Expo, and the RC finally takes it out there. Now let's take a look at some other examples here. Now once again we have Electro Titans here. As you can see, the CC has been lured. Now it's a little less effective when the Warden's ability is going off as the CC is being lured, and we'll see an even better example of why that's the case on the next base. We'll take a look at 1 or 2 replays from that one, and I'll explain why the other base was even worse on defense. This one did pretty decent. But let's go ahead and slow it down here, and we'll see just how much damage these balloons take as they make their way in. Of course, he does drop that poison, and he's got a freeze on the troops at the moment, and then the Warden ability does wear off. You see all these balloons taking damage from just the Electro Titan. And she's standing there, standing in the poison, of course, but still dealing that little aura damage from standing there. And the RC will come in and take her out, but the balloons going into the core just a little bit weaker, and of course we got all the red bombs to finish them off. Now let's go ahead and take another look. Alright, so here we go with an Electro Titan smash attack, and we got a couple examples here of where this clan castle is taking on the Barbarian King. And one of the reasons this is such a good clan castle for the enemy king is we got the Headhunters, of course, doing lots of damage to the king, but usually the king pops his ability, and the Barbarians help take care of the Headhunters. But when you've got the Electro Titan there, king pops his ability, and those Barbarians from his ability just melt, and then there's nothing to take care of the Headhunter. You can see this Electro Titan's still alive, still pushing through. They got through the, the Yak. Now it's going to take on the Ice Golem. We'll speed it back up, and then I think she's going to go down to the other Electro Titan here. So let's go ahead and move on to the next case of Electro Titan versus King. Alright, so here we go. We got the clan castle taking on the king. King's already popped his ability here, and you can see all those barbarians going down quickly, and we got the 2 Headhunters that are just working on that barbarian king. Plus, that Electro Titan does a good bit of damage herself. She's also helping to take that king down, and what we're going to be left with is 1 Headhunter still alive, enemy king down, and of course Electro Titan hasn't taken really any damage. So let's go ahead and speed it up. I don't actually remember if the Electro Titan does much more work. I think the Super Bowlers do a pretty good job of taking her out here. Let's see. So she'll do a little bit of damage, but of course the healers are there. They're going to heal the Super Bowlers right back up. So the real key here was taking that king down nice and early. Alright, so here's the other base that I set this clan castle up on for Legends League. This one is a bit higher up, so there were some better attackers as well, but I think this base didn't do as well, and the reason is the clan castle being on the bottom side of the base. I looked at all the replays I had with this clan castle, and all the attackers come from either the bottom right or the bottom left. And of course that makes sense. They want to get to the Eagle on the way to the Town Hall. Now I think this base would be better with the clan castle on the top side. And the reason for that is, first of all, the Warden ability usually goes off pretty early in the attack. So if the CC is lured later, there's no Warden ability to protect those troops. The other thing is, the troops are thinning out, they're taking a lot more damage, the clan castle is going to be a lot more effective. So I think what I'm going to end up doing is switching that single Inferno on the top side with the clan castle on the bottom. And I'm going to see how that helps. But yeah, I think that's the biggest issue, but we can still take a look at how it helped here. We'll go ahead and play this. Now we got dragons coming in. The balloon's taking some damage, that's nice, but the main thing for this one isn't really the damage that the Electro Titan does, but it's how long it stalls these dragons into the base. Now again, we got that Warden ability going off, so it doesn't really help out a whole lot. But if this was later in the attack and that Warden ability wasn't there, he would have lost that first dragon and gotten a good bit of damage on the other dragon. So it definitely would have made a bigger difference, but that's nice for stalling of dragon attacks. Because whenever dragons stop in the middle of the base to deal with a CC, that's not good news for the attacker. And for the sake of keeping the video as short as possible, this will be the last replay we take a look at. Let me speed it up here. Let's get to where the CC comes out. And here we are. Clan Castle's coming out. He's going to drop the poison. I don't know that the poison actually decreases how much damage the aura from the Electro Titan's doing. It doesn't seem like it is. You can see here the blimp's being pushed back. This Electro Titan is doing aura damage to all these balloons, and then the clone spells come in, and she's going to help take all these balloons out. And if you want an idea of how much damage the Electro Titan's doing with her aura, just look at the dragon down here. The dragon's just taking aura damage, and it gets down to about half health before the Electro Titan finally dies. So that definitely helped to keep those balloons from making their way into the Town Hall. Plus, of course, the sweepers, double multi, Town Hall damage. There's a lot going on there. Those balloons, it's hard to say for sure if they even would have made it to the Town Hall. But the Electro Titan helped. And again, this was just a good example of how much damage that Electro Titan is doing with her aura. And again, I don't think that poison slows it down any. I could be wrong, but it doesn't look like it. We could do some testing on that as well. Okay, so I have loaded up this defensive clan castle with the Electro Titan and Headhunters, and we're going to see, will the Blizzard stop the blimp? And I need to get a blimp. Voila, there we go. We got a blimp. Let's do this. So what I think is going to happen is I think the aura from the Electro Titan just might kill the Super Wizards. So let's see. It's really all we are here to find out. It doesn't really matter that I kind of messed up the placement. Let's drop that. See if I can get this Blizzard off. Oh, Wizards are dying. And the Wizards are gone. Wow. Alright, I think that makes the Electro Titan on defense that much better. This could... I think this is going to show up in the meta, honestly. Alright, so we got one more thing to test. Does the Electro Titan's aura do decreased damage and poison? I'm going to do my best to figure that out. Let's go ahead and see. So I got rid of most of the Blizzard. We just want to lure the CC. We don't want to do any damage to the Electro Titan. So let's see if we can manage that. Get her pulled out of here. There's the Headhunters. Oh, we got to deal with the Headhunters too. Alright, this time, and there should be no Headhunters in the clan castle. I think I can just lure it out with the Lava Hound now. Maybe. Yep, there we go. Alright. Electro Titan's on her way out. We're going to pull her over to the top side. Slowly but surely. What we're going to do is we're going to let her fight the king and see how far down the king goes. Let's see. Drop a barb. How fast does it die? 5 seconds. Okay. I think that's going to be the better way to test just the aura. So 5 seconds on the barbarian. And the king is right at half health. Let's try that again. This time we're going to poison her. Alright, so poison her, fight the king, and then it should take 5 seconds to kill the barb. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that seemed faster. Which, if anything, it wasn't slower. That's weird. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's 4 seconds. My bad. But in any case, the point was, with the poison, the barbarian died just as fast, meaning it took just as much damage, or did it? Let's go ahead and try one more thing here. So fight the king. We got, because poison stack, if I do remember correctly, 2, 3, 4 seconds, it's dead. So yeah, I think it's safe to say that the poison doesn't affect the aura. And that's it for the video. Electro Titan, I think, is going to be good on defense, especially for anti-Blizzard bases. I don't think the poison affects the aura. If anybody is able to prove me wrong on that, I would love to know for sure either way. but it doesn't look like it. Let me know what you guys think of running this troop on defense down in the comments below. If you've given it a try, how's it done for you? Again, I think the way the base is set up will make a difference between my two Legends bases. I kind of seen that. The base on my main account has the clan castle down at the bottom, like I said. Swap that to the top. I think it's going to be way more effective. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. If you liked it, be sure to hit that thumbs up. And if you want to see more, be sure to click that subscribe. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. I'll catch y'all next time.